Hey there, my name is Carl Francis from Baby Boy Gaming. Today I'd like to talk about The Little Mermaid. There's a lot of controversy about it, and I had a few thoughts on how it kind of relates to gaming. So sit back, relax, and if you enjoy this content, thumbs up would be very much appreciated. And if you have any other thoughts, please, there are comments down below. There's a comment section down below, so feel free to, use that. Let's get it. Now, first things first, I haven't watched the Little Mermaid, and I'm not talking about the movie itself. I'm talking about the culture, right? So I'm not going to come up and say it sucks. It's what it might actually be an okay movie with good characters and whatnot. But what I want to talk about is a culture that is becoming more and more common, and that culture is repetition. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all reboots are bad. There are some reboots that I kind of feel, this is a personal opinion, I feel like a reboot may try, its purpose is either to reinvent the intellectual property. For example, it was back in the day. Now technology has caught up and they want to redo it and make it better. But then if that intellectual property already did its job in the first place, then there's no need for it to be done again. Anyway, again, this is all personal opinion. Now, how does this relate to gaming? Now, PS5 releases. PS5 and Xbox release in 2020, right? During this release, they tell us, oh, this is the next gen. This is the next gen gaming. This is the next gen console. Super fast, super wide. And a lot of people make fun of Xbox, but they have no exclusives or they have no new things. PS5 released, it had Horizon Zero Dawn, not Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Ragnarok is coming. It had, what's this? There's this one I'm forgetting, it's off the top of my head. The lady who, Last of Us Part 2 was also on PS5, I think on PS4. But anyway, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, right? Oh God, it's just here. Oh God, okay. Let me just leave it. The game is just here. I think I should just look for it. Returnal, that was it. Returnal, all those things. PS5 exclusive. Now, obviously, Xbox had this whole backward compatibility thing going on. You could play Xbox One 360 games, no problem. In fact, they were doing this whole enhancing thing that they were enhancing more and more of their old games that they make use of the Xbox Series X capabilities or Series S. PS, on the other hand, had a different mode. It started remastering the games, making PS5 versions. Now, I remember at some point an article said if you bought a certain game, you would just pay a certain amount for its PS5 upgrade. But then that changed when you realize certain remasters, PS5 remasters, are full games. For example, I enjoyed Last of Us. I enjoyed it. In fact, it was one of the few games I played with my brother that had a thriller. It was a bit scary and whatnot. It was one of the few games I was the one who used to play a lot, but he's the one I had to tell him, let's go sleep. He's stuck on this game, and we played it. The story was great. The one by the end of it, we're like, great. We're not going to play it again. It's a story-driven game. Most of them you don't play again. If it had co-op things, maybe. But it was a great thing, great game. Okay, they started launching exclusives on PC, which is great. Good revenue. PC people can now experience the beauty of Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, and then they made Last of Us Part 1, the first part, which was on a PS3. They made it for. It was released on PS3, but it also had a PS4 version. They released it for PS5, and it cost $70. Let's see here. So Last of Us Part 1. I'm on the website now. Check it. $70. And experience the emotional storytelling of Unforgettable, right? Winner of over 200 Game of the Year edition. Great. But look at the key features. A faithful remake. And what's written under it? Experience the emotional storytelling of Unforgettable. It's the same. These are the same words. And there's a standard and there's a digital deluxe. That one costs 80. Jesus Christ. There's a Firefly edition with merchandise and all those things. You know what? Let me see. That's that's PS4. Since people don't want to go that back. This is the remaster. This is the one me and my brother played. I think on the PS4. Oh my god. It's $19. It's $19. And it's enhanced for the Pro. Same thing. And I feel just $20. Let's look at the reviews, please. Right? Same thing. It's a 2022 remake of 2013 game. This is the second remake. Second remake. Someone here saying I didn't play this game when it was originally released, and I have to admit that it took a few hours before it grew on me, but I'm starting to understand what the fuss is about. I guess he liked it, which is okay. It's a great game, no lie. Someone was like an absolutely necessary thing because of the money. You see, someone has written here, I can't believe why people are hating on this game. I didn't scroll up now. Why people are hating in this game? It's awesome. Keep up the good work. Which good work? Why would you remake a game? Okay. This is my argument to this. Which good work? You got the same game, improved a few things here and there, because it would be more cost effective to just upgrade it rather than like what I mean by remake is start from scratch. That would use more resources, wouldn't it not? You'd have to starting from scratch. You'll have to pay for more resources rather than just getting it better and better and better. Because at the end of the day, why? If you had the resources to remake a game, why would you? Why? Why not make a new game? It seems a lot of companies are copying Apple and the bad side of Apple. There's no innovation, there's no nothing. It said, this is from Metro UK, co.uk, talking about the remakes. I realize the dangers of saying this and being accused of stalking the console wars, but I think we have to seriously ask whether Sony has lost its collective mind when it comes to everything it's been doing. It seems likely that The Last of Us Part 1 is part of a new template. Remake a game that's barely more than 5 years old, make a live service multiplayer game out of it, do a VR spin-off if you can, then rinse and repeat for the next sequel. Now again, this talks about even Horizon. Horizon is the same thing, right? Horizon, they did a VR spin-off of it because I think they want to sell the headsets. $70 for a PS3 game. Someone can say, oh, they brought it back, they increased all these things and whatnot. And I'm like, why though? Why? And a lot of people on the internet are talking about this, like, no, why am I paying? I get it, like, next gen games are going to be $70, not the usual 50, 60. Fine, next gen things need more money. But you're giving me the same game that, could still be on the store, could still be in stores, that I can still play. But the thing is, it still looks good. It still plays great, especially on a PS5. It's okay. It's like Sony just can't sit still and say it's okay for now, let's not do anything. They're just churning out remake after remake after remake, and someone can say, oh, but they were great games. They still are, and they still exist. Why are you remaking them? You make it look like everyone owns a PS5 now. You make it look like the ones who own the PS5 now have never played this game, and you make it look like you have lost all the digital elements that made the game before. It's still on their service, live service. You pay PS Plus and you can get Last of Us free, the PS3 version, and people are still playing. I played the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. They improved the graphics, but it still feels like Age of Empires 2. It's not blocky, yes, but it's still blocky. Man can be there thinking, but maybe it's only Last of Us. Uncharted as well. Demon's Souls was remastered, and I'm sure there's Alan Wake. There's a remaster for Alan Wake, and all these are backward games. Not every intellectual property, not every game or every movie needs to be rehashed into the current trends. It was okay if it did it. It's doing its job then. It's aging like fine wine, is what I'm saying. Because even me right now, I don't see how I would be there thinking, oh my god, Uncharted, or Horizon. Meanwhile, Horizon came out with spot-on graphics. Why would I need a PS5 upgrade for it? I don't care when I have an SSD. It still runs. Again, I'm not trying to say that, reinvent gaming or whatnot, because believe it or not, Last of Us was released when zombies were the type of game everywhere. Call of Duty, Battlefield, it's the same thing. Point shoot. Nothing is changing. They're trying, yes, to change people's playstyles and all, but there's nothing changing. But at the end of the day, what I liked about Uncharted is every patch you go to, it's a different story. It feels new, even though it's the same characters. You come here and then they give you the same thing full price. I don't get that. It feels lazy. It does feel lazy. It feels this might be Sony's business model, which is appalling. Because I liked Sony. I thought they were okay. I thought they were the creative people. It's just dropping the ball. Like, creatively speaking, you're the person who brought us, who had Ratchet and Clank. You're the person who had Crash Bandicoot. In fact, Naughty Dog brought Crash Bandicoot. Naughty Dog, the ones who brought, who did Uncharted and Last of Us, which is amazing. And you come again and say, man, let's remake it. Let's sell bed sheets. Let's sell gun skins for the new multiplayer. I don't know why you need a multiplayer for Last of Us. But anyway, maybe someone can be a zombie then. I get it. Everyone needs a multiplayer shooter. I think they want the game to continue. Like, I get it, yeah, you might remaster some things, but I don't like it if you're making me pay full price for something that was, especially for something you claim it's new gaming, we have reached new heights. But look, you're going to play these old games. And someone can say, Xbox does it, but Xbox not charging me $70 for it. At least for Xbox I can pay less, Game Pass, and still play all these millions of games without even buying one. These are all my thoughts. These are just my thoughts. This is my opinion, and but if you don't agree, please comment and also give a thumbs up. But as always, my name is Carl Francis from Reboot Gaming. God bless.